G'day guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about the Olight Marauder Mini 2. It's becoming more and more apparent to me that Olight is sending me these products and not actually watching my videos because I still haven't got the fucking O-sight. And yes, well, I'm not very pleased about that. But anyway, they sent me a kick-ass torch, so let's have a wee gander at it. So here we have the Marauder Mini 2. And look at that, she's quite small. It is quite girthy though. It's quite thick in the hand. That's what she said. So in the box we have the manual, which no one reads. We have a wrist strap, just in case you want to, I don't know, not drop it or something. And then we have the torch itself. So let's get this out of here and piss that off, and there we go, that's a torch. So we'll run through the controls, which is, it's a little bit funky compared to some of their other ones, which is just an on-off switch. Here we have all of these, gadgets and dials and whatnot. So at the moment, if I press the button, it's not going to turn on, because what I need to do is I need to rotate this button. So you can see as I press that button, it's going to tell me that I've got 3 bars on my battery, but to turn it on, I actually need to rotate this in the clockwise direction, and now when I press the button it's going to turn on. So that's just like a lock feature for it. I don't know why they've done that, but they have. Now that dial is also going to do, so if I push that, that also does my brightness, so all the way down, and then as you turn it, it's going to dial up that. It also has a little indicator there. It's going to tell you how bright it's set to, which does turn off after a couple of seconds. I can flick the switch down the bottom here to the right, and that puts it in red mode. I can put it in the center, which is in spot, and I can put it to the left, which turns on that little light, which is like a little personal, you can shine at the ground or, onto a map, or, I don't know, something sitting in your lap in the car, whatever you want to do, something small, so you don't want to blow your eyes out with the massive thing. Let's go back to the center, back to spot. Now this switch right here, if I flick that back, to the center position is going to be spot and flood, and all the way back is going to be just flood. So I'll give you some examples of this in the real world. The spot goes a bloody long way. Now they say in the manual that that goes out to 750 meters. I'm inclined to believe that because these trees in the distance are about 200 to 300, and they are super, super bright. I didn't have any space of land out to 750 to actually test that claim. But look, I'm inclined to believe it. When you turn on the flood mode, it does actually flood a very wide area. The red light does diffuse it a little bit. It's not as bright as the standard white light, doesn't go as far, and it is a little bit more floody than it is spot. But that is a cool feature, because if you're trying to spot for, foxes or whatever, they tend to react less to red light than they do to white light. So that's a cool feature to have. You can also see here that little tiny LED on the side and how much it lights up on the ground. So if you're walking around and you just want to light up where you're walking, perfectly fine for that. As I said, you can use it for checking a map or looking at something inside the car if you're out spotlighting with it and you just wanted to check something, load your magazine, do whatever. You've got that little personal light there. Now, a couple other things I do find interesting. Yes, we've got the magnetized charger thing there, but I want to show you this. Now this is the massive honkin' battery in it. Now normally these take the 18650s, which are the standard batteries. That is a 32650. Look at the size of that now. So let's have a look at that compared to a standard 18650, and you can really see the difference there. 3.7 volts, these are the 3.6, so pretty much same. So these are pretty standard, 3400 milliamp hour. This is 750 milliamp hour, so considerably bigger in size. So you're going to get a lot more battery life out of that. Now I've been using this torch for well over a month now. Not every night, but most nights. Been using it to walk down the back of the property and look for frogs at night time and possums and all sorts of things, and seeing what the dogs are doing, whether they're shitting on my plants or whether they're shitting in their designated shitting area, because they are little shits. So it has been getting used. The battery still has only dropped by 1 bar. Now, I would hazard a guess that you would definitely get an entire night of hunting out of one of these batteries. I haven't done that with it because I don't hunt under white light anymore, because now I'm using thermal. But if you're going to do that, I think this would really serve you well. Now, size-wise, that is quite compact and small. You can see it compared to my hand. Now, I do have fairly large hands, but it's not that big. Fits in the hand nicely. It's got some girth to it. It's got a bit of weight to it because it is a bit of a hefty light, and you can see there the LEDs and magnification on the front there. So pretty cool torch. Thanks again to Olight for sending that out. Still not a bloody O-sight, but you know, I'll get what I'm given. So if you want to buy one of these or any other Olight product, hit the link in the description below. That will help support the channel. If you don't want to buy one, then just don't buy it. These little collaborations help keep the channel afloat. So, thanks again to Olight. Hope you guys got something out of that. I'll see you next video, and hooroo.